Hello, my people. Lady Rose here. How y'all doing? To all my new subscribers, you're welcome. My returning subscribers, you all know I love you. On this channel, we support Harry and Meghan, and we do expose the racist treatment of Meghan Markle by the English monarchy. Guys, you know what the British media came up with today? Guys, these people are so sick. So today, they are begging Harry, telling him not to take the Tillman award. They're telling him to leave that award for other people, for the people who are not known, because he's already known and he's popular. I don't know if that's how it works. I've seen billionaires, Oprah Winfrey, she still takes awards out there, and that lady's a billionaire. I know lots of billionaires out here taking awards from anywhere where they do qualify for some kind of whatever their job qualifies for, any kind of type of award, they do give it to them. I don't know what's wrong with these people. So getting that award, what is that going to change? Is it going to make Prince Harry richer? Or it's just recognizing a job, what he does out here for the humanity? What are you guys doing? Spreading lies? Creating fake news? That's what y'all want to be known for? And what does the Pat Tillman mother want to be known for? For the hate? For racism? See, all those ones doesn't qualify y'all guys to get this award. So y'all are declassified already, because the mother is a racist and y'all are other racists, also rotten racists, inbreds with no knowledge, with nothing, no expertise. What you do is just spreading lies. So you need to get the award. You want these people to give you guys the award, or you want them to give the award to this guy to bully him who does nothing. William came up with on weekend, came up with this homelessness house, with the homeless home that he want to build. He's beginning a documentary called, I don't know, something there, William with the homeless, ending the homelessness in your country. I don't know how that documentary is gonna go, but who's writing the script? I mean, Harry and Meghan have opened lots of doors for these people. They're teaching them how to do stuff. So right now here, they started writing script about ending the homelessness. Well, it's a good project. I can't wait to see that project come to the past. Because guess what? Our former president, President Jimmy Carter, he does have his Carter Foundation, which works with Habitat for Humanity in the United States of America, and they build homes in all the 50 states of the United States of America. That's what the people with big name do. You know, this guy did really good job, President Carter. Yes, he's somewhere here in elderly people home. God bless your heart. And his wonderful wife, Rosemary Carter, passed last year. May her soul rest in peace. These two were working. These two were elderly people, but guess what? They were working to end homelessness. I saw lots of people from refugees coming from outside of United States of America, and I saw the Carter Foundation, the Habitat for Humanity, building homes for these refugees coming from Iraq, Africa, and multiple other countries affected by wars. That's what the good people with good name, the real leaders, do. It's nothing like this one here. He want to do documentaries. He want to present his work to show people, show off on television. That's not what leaders do. Leaders work behind the scenes, like President Carter. You open a foundation, you put your name there, and you call all the rich people. You tell them, please come and donate for my foundation. And I got some money here. We're going to put all this money together. We're going to end the homelessness together. We're going to help people. He ain't nothing like this bullying dude. It's nothing like this one here. Take the money. There is money in a royal trust, wherever y'all call it. Open a trust, open a foundation, open a non-profit out here. End the homelessness. These people from Britain, they're sitting down there clapping for these people. They're feeding them. They're feeding their luxury life, and they're not even questioning them. What do you do with the money? People are homeless, are hungry, going in food banks. Meanwhile, these people are flying solo to watch football, one airplane with one person, one seat in it. Guys, let's listen to the Duchess of Eden. She got something for you. This British media people. If you don't qualify, you never qualified for any awards for you in your lives. Y'all guys just need to sit down there and shut up, because y'all have no values, not credibility whatsoever. Who would even call y'all guys to give you any kind of award out here? Who? This guy basically says Harry fits the criteria, but he shouldn't just accept the award. Listen.
Because he was a serving soldier and did 2 tours of Afghanistan.
Okay, y'all, listen. Please go back and watch that video. This man literally said that Harry fits the criteria for this award to a T. You can't take away his years of service. You can't take away the fact that he created Invictus, but Harry also shouldn't get the award. like make it make sense. And this man goes on to say that someone who's like lesser known should get this award because, you know, Harry has an organization behind him. No, F that. Harry created Invictus. Harry didn't inherit Invictus. Harry didn't take over Invictus. He created Invictus from freaking scratch. He fits the criteria to receive this award. But he shouldn't receive this award because, what? Reasons? Because someone lesser known needs to get the award? Now listen, I am not going to say that there's not other people that are not deserving of this award, because there are. But listen, this isn't something that's new, right? There's only so many people every year. Any type of organization that gives out awards can give these people. And there's a lot of people who don't end up getting awards that should. That is absolutely a reality. But like this narrative that because Harry is well known and that Harry is privileged, that somehow that should negate the work that he's done, the lives that he's changed, the lives that he's touched, that's a bunch of BS. This man saw a need, created something that has actually helped people, not like his brother, okay? And all of this, I'm going to fix homelessness, I'm going to bring peace to the Middle East. What nonsense this man has said that he hasn't done anything on. Harry literally created something, put his money where his mouth is, has created change, has helped lives. And you're like, listen, we saw you do all of that, but you're not deserving of it because, you know, people know who you are. Let's be for real. That's not what this is. Y'all have been telling people for years, even prior to Harry leaving like the British royal family, that he was stupid, that he was lesser than William, that he was a failure, a bumbling idiot that you guys just happen to all love. And then when Harry left, you told everybody he's going to fail, he's going to flop, he's going to come back home, he's going to come back with his tail tucked in between his legs. And Harry has only been up on an upward trajectory ever since he left that family, ever since he left the UK. So how do you keep trying to perpetuate a notion, right?
These people.
That everybody hates Harry and that Harry is a failure when Harry is actively being like awarded by other countries, that he is getting these amazing welcomes when he shows up. Welcomes that his family, as I said before, outside of his mama, we have never seen. Countries that have told William to his face, y'all gotta go. Listen, you ain't got to go home, but you gotta get up out of here. You got to go. And for them to just be smiling, happy to see Harry. Like, what you're upset about is that these are things you can't take away from Harry. No matter how much you kick, scream, throw up, no matter what type of temper tantrum you throw, there's nothing you can do about this. Because other people recognize the work that Harry has done. Other people recognize the type of person he is. And nobody gives a single solitary damn about what y'all think about an award that has nothing to do with you. This is an American award. He lives in America. Mind your business. Mind your working royals. Weren't y'all all excited about William, like, being on a scooter? Focus on that.
Yeah. Focus on William. Focus on those working royals. Prince Harry is American now. He's married to an American woman. If he is living here forever, he is a permanent resident of the United States of America. Guys, y'all ain't got nothing to do. Y'all ain't got no news to put out here. Okay, let's go. On weekend, y'all came about the homelessness. Prince William is not racist because he's hanging out with black dudes on the streets. Prince William is not racist because he is hugging the black guy who scored for England. But we know what Prince William did to Meghan Markle. And we know what Prince William said about baby Archie's skin color. We know that. We know that very well. If he's not racist. There was a Princess Lilibet's birthday in their country there. If he's not racist, did he show up? He's a rotten racist. Just look at his face. When he's hanging out with this, look at his face. If you really have black blood in you, and you know the real racists, look at William's demeanor when he's taking picture with these black people. For show, for PR move. Look at those pictures real well. Yo. And you know those racists, the people who are racist, they're always out there justifying their racism. And they want people to know that they say it out of their mouth that they're not racist. We know y'all. I can smell a racist from the TV screen right here. I can smell a racism in Camilla and this Charlie boy through the TV, and this William and Kate, all of them combined, and even Kate's mother, Carol. I can sniff and smell racism out of these people from far away. Even Sophie. The only person who did not have racism spirit in him is this one here, who's married to Princess Meghan Markle. Well, y'all don't call her princess. You call Kate princess. How was Kate princess if Meghan Markle is not princess? Princess Meghan. If she's not princess, why is Kate Middleton princess? Middleton married Harry's brother. She's called princess. And Meghan married Harry. She's also called princess. Bring your nonsense here. And y'all go like, let's call Catherine HRH my block behind. These people. I've seen dumb people in my life. You know, they said some people might be ignorant, and ignorance is not a bad thing because you can use that ignorance to learn. You know? But these people are not using their ignorance to learn anything. You know, sometimes I tell people ignorance is exciting. Ignorance is totally exciting opportunity to learn. But the combination of ignorance with the prejudice and the stupid entitlement of this racist, what do you call them? These white supremacists. It's just sickening. You know what bothers me the most with these people? What bothers me is when these people, the uneducated people, just open their mouth, their racist mouth, and say things that they would not say had they been educated. That bothers me. Had half of these people here have been in schools, they've been educated by good teachers, they wouldn't be saying half of stuff that they do say around here. They will not. Seriously. They are not using their ignorance to learn anything. In their ignorance comes arrogance, and the combination of all this together, I'm telling you, it's just terrible. Damn, I can't stand racists. And all of them are stupid for some reason. I never seen few smart racists. Never. If you have, write them down here in the comments. Every single racist I've seen around here has been dumb and uneducated. I don't know if I've played this video here for y'all guys last week, or maybe I haven't.
But I think, again, what people are starting to understand now is that a royal source is not an unknown person. It is the palace specifically briefing the press, but covering their tracks by... But I think, again, what people are starting to understand now is that a royal source is not an unknown person. It is the palace specifically briefing the press, but covering their tracks by being unnamed. And I think that's pretty shocking to people, especially when you realize how many palace sources, palace insiders, senior palace officials, how many quotes have been attributed to those people. Some of the most heinous, horrible things have been said about me and my wife, completely condoned by the palace because it's coming from the palace. And those journalists have literally been spoon-fed that narrative without ever coming to us, without ever seeing or questioning the other side. I strongly believe that the way that the British press is showing itself at the moment is incredibly damaging to the UK.
And for some reason, Charlie Boy, Bulliam, all these people, they don't care. They would rather just spill the beans and tell the lies and say so and so and so about my son. And we're just going to wash our dirty linens in public for everybody to learn about what's going on behind our palace wall. Just look at these kind of people. And the people respect these individuals. I don't know. I don't know. What is it with these people? What is it with the people, with the entire people, the subjects of these people? The supporters of these people. If the mind control had another name, I would name that mind control other name right now. But I'm telling you, this mind control is real. This mind control exceeds this of a Scientology church. They call them subjects. Let's listen to the Duchess of Eden.
So, I keep struggling to make this video for a few reasons. Mostly because the depth of which these people will sing to just never ceases to amaze me. But this article has William written all over it. When I tell you that I feel like William himself penned this article, Listen. So they're saying that Meghan Markle is irritated as Prince Harry plays second fiddle to her just like William. Not a single day in Harry's life has he ever played second fiddle to William. Now, I do know that they had convinced that man that's what was going on, but Harry was always the more well-liked brother, loved brother. He is the one with charisma. He is the one who has his mother's demeanor, not Voldemort. But it's such a giveaway that William had something to do with this article. Second fiddle? Second fiddle to her, just like William. In what world? Listen, we were talking about this yesterday, about what has Kate accomplished. List the things that William has accomplished. And then list the things Harry has accomplished. And tell me how that equals Harry playing second fiddle to William. William was only interesting for as long as he had hair on his head. That's it. This article goes on to say that Meghan has become irritated because she realized that Harry isn't the charismatic figure she thought he was. These people have been together for 8 years. 8 years. And she's just now all of a sudden realizing this? Okay. Of course, it continues to project this idea that Meghan and Harry are going through a really stressful period right now. No, Kate and William are going through a stressful period right now. Like, the entire world has always known that William thinks that Kate is beneath him and treats her like the dirt underneath his shoes. And Kate has been a walking doormat for going on 2 decades. It goes on to say that Meghan has realized Harry just isn't the sort of campaigning, charismatic figure she thought he was. Lies. She would like him to do more in his own right, not just as her partner. Harry needs to do more in his own right. This Harry. The same Harry that has another book nomination for Spare, that Harry? Or the Harry that gave an award at the NFL, because that was super random, let's be honest. But Harry, and left these people starstruck. That Harry. Or what about the Harry that accepted his own award for being a legend of aviation? And those awards, the people who nominate them are the people who previously received awards. That Harry needs to find his own thing to do. That Harry. Or what about Invictus Harry? You know, the one where the British government put aside 26 million pounds? 26 million pounds to bring Invictus to the UK in 2027? That Harry? Y'all tell me Voldemort didn't write this article. Tell me this man. That is the only person who can live in this level of delusion. I will accept no other answers. The royal expert said their relationship has started to mirror the bond Harry once had with his brother Prince William. It does not. It does not. There's nothing similar about it. Not a single solitary thing. Tom explained the irony is that Harry hated playing second fiddle to William. He never played second fiddle to William. As a matter of fact, Harry did most of his engagements solo. So no, he didn't. And now he's playing second fiddle to Meghan. No, he's not. And she's getting irritated about it. Why would she? Like, listen, I know why they're doing this. Again, they go out of their way to discredit any and everything that Harry and Meghan does. Like, I get that. But y'all tell me William didn't write this article. Tell me this don't have William written all over it. Second fiddle? You mean to the man who couldn't be bothered to go to his own Godfather's memorial service? The same, you're talking about this William? This William. This is the one that's charismatic. Stop it. Voldemort, stop it. Go take care of your wife, take care of your kids, and stop talking to the media. Okay.
Yep. The Duchess of Eden, y'all. She's on TikTok. Go follow the sister. She's so cool. I mean, these people are so sick. They just sit down and just come up with something. I don't know why they just come up with stuff. They need to sit down there and tell people what's going on between William and Kate. Those are the ones who are struggling right now. Kate is in the woods. William is partying somewhere. And we saw him with these footballers. We saw him talking about their houses on the weekend. Where is Kate? Or she went back on the yacht already? That's what something they need to talk about. But instead, they're just gonna come up with lies about Harry and Meghan because it just sounds good. It just gonna get them clicks around the internet. They have no news. Can you imagine a future king? Y'all have nothing to say about the future king, and he's work shy. All y'all could afford was to get him an electrical scooter and get him like a roaming around the palace with the scooter. Guys, please. Guys, please. I just wish we had a freedom of speech on this thing here, because you know the freedom of speech works with one-sided people. It works with the side of racists. If we use our freedom of speech on here, our constitutional right, it doesn't fly because of the color of our skin. But these racists, they're allowed to say everything. Like this Yakiwali girl, lady, looks like she's on salt diet. Everything that was said there to unalive Prince Harry on her channel, guess what? The video is still there. Nothing has happened and nothing is moving. Just imagine I said something like that about William. I wouldn't only have a warning, I would have my channel taken down. But that's how it works. What are we expecting from all these platforms?
You said they're actually making us realize Meghan has zero chance in that family and so judgmental too. Listen, if I'm being honest, I never thought this was going to work. The second I realized who Harry was marrying, I knew that this was going to end badly. Now, to be fair, Harry did surprise me because I thought that Meghan Markle was going to have to flee back to America at some point, but I always thought that Harry would stay in the UK, and he didn't. But listen, and I understand this is not all people who live in the UK, but UK has a really bad issue with denying racism and xenophobia over there. There's no way that they were going to be ready to accept a biracial black princess when they can't even admit the racism that flows through those countries. You know what I mean? And when you look at the British royal family, I mean, they're absolutely problematic. These are the people who helped divide up Africa, who participated in the transatlantic slave trade, who dehumanized and exploited people for money, who stripped the lands of its resources and its people. That family, without intensive therapy and lots of education, them people weren't never going to accept Meghan. They just weren't. It was never going to happen. If I'm being honest, I think one of the main reasons why Harry was even allowed to marry Meghan is because Queen Elizabeth was old as dirt and she didn't have time for it. She didn't care. She wasn't about to argue this. She also loved Harry and he was, her favorite grandchild. But she was old and she was like, it's not going to be my problem here too much longer. It wasn't worth it for her, especially when her son is running around here known as the Tampax King. And then you had another issue that had never been addressed, which is the fact that Harry is a spare. Harry was supposed to live his life in service to the monarchy, to the crown. So first to Queen Elizabeth, then his father, then his brother, but he was never supposed to outshine any of those people. And Harry has been outshining William forever. He is more athletic, he is more liked, he is more charismatic and kind and personable. He is very much his mother's son, and William is very much Charles's son. And I know that William noticed the reception that Harry would receive, especially when he was going to the Commonwealth. Now, You have that, all that going on, right? But the thing that William had over Harry at the time was the fact that he was married with children. And that didn't seem like that was something in the cards for Harry, because he just kept striking out on that regard. And then one day, he pops up with this beautiful biracial Black American actress, okay, who on paper should have been the perfect woman. Highly educated, well-versed in charity. Biracial Black American actress, okay, who on paper should have been the perfect woman. Highly educated, well-versed in charity and philanthropic work, already had spoken at the UN. Like, she was amazing to be a wife of a British royal, except for the fact that she was a biracial Black American woman. And they weren't going to let that go. They weren't going to let that slide, because not only is the spare outshining the heir, the spare's wife is outshining the future queen. They were outdoing the doer, and they, as in the establishment, couldn't have that. Okay.
Yeah, that's the truth. That's definitely the truth. And you know, that queen was close to leaving this planet, and she was like, well, I do not want my grandbaby to be mad at me, and guess what, I don't really care anymore, and let it be. It is what it is. And but you know what, in my spirit, I don't know if that woman really said yes with a sincere heart. That queen, I believe she probably said yes ironically, because she probably thought Harry would not marry. Yeah, she probably thought in her mind Harry was not gonna marry a Black woman. She probably thought she was probably dreaming or something. She just said yes to thinking that it wouldn't happen, and also because she was American and all those. So yeah. So did y'all hear the Duchess of Eden says these people needed intensive therapy before integrating any Black person in their family, because these people are the OG of races. They are the Alpha and Omega of all the races. The Adam and Eve of all the racism on this planet. Who else started racism? The Spanish and Portuguese? I believe both of them together, but this one here perfected the racism. The British monarchy. Yeah, I'm just glad Meghan left that place. And she left on time. You did great. You did great for yourself, Meghan. You know, everything that you endured in that place, I would not even spend 2 minutes. With my little heart, I'm telling you, I'm not immune to lots of BS. Not at all. I don't care who you are. Not me. This white brother here, he sounds Black to me right now, because I bet you he been hanging around the sisters for too long.
Answered this a few times, but I'll answer it again. I ain't got no problem with that. Well, first off, it's not a like. It's undeniably a love. I love Black women, and I done loved them before, I even knew what love was. My first crush was a Black woman. All my celebrity crushes is Black women. It's just, Black women are so totally different compared to any other race of women out there. From the way that they love, just their mindset, just I don't know. It's just, it's something about black women. And no, it's not a fetish or anything like that. Because again, a fetish is something where you switch it up. This is me. This is how I've been my whole life. So this is all I've known. But yeah, black women are just amazing in more ways than one. I wish I could go more in depth and explain it, but it's just that's how my mind, is just wired. I love black women. But yeah, I hope I answered your question, and I hope you enjoy your.
Yeah, y'all probably want to ask Prince Harry the same question. He gonna tell you the same thing like this white brother here. Yeah, that white brother sounds black. He sounds black. He sounds like my brothers around there. Yeah, that's what happens. I bet you, William, if you could get one black one, you be at peace right now. You ain't gonna be hanging out with no bottles in your bed. Because you be hanging out with the Ruski Standard in your bed. The time you wake up in the morning, you got Ruski Standard. Because I tell you, you got a miserable life. And you need to look for some black queens there. Because I saw you hanging around all those homeless black men that I know you really don't like. You just acting fake because they told you fake it until you make it. That's what you try and do here, but guess what? You can't buy no black people. Or maybe if you date one of the black girls out there, we see you on those paparazzi. Tell TMZ to take a clear picture. We don't like no granny picture. So we could see if you've been hanging around the sisters. And we go from there. I just thought to share this video here. I'm like, okay, well, they tell people when you go black, you don't come back. So, well, brother went black and never came back, and right now all of a sudden he sounds black. In a few more years, Prince Harry's gonna sounding like exactly like this brother right here. Well, let's go back to our Duchess of Eden.
But this is what they always do when it comes to Kate. And it's wild to me because this person really tried to claim that Kate has accomplished more than Meghan. And when I said name 5 things without using anything that the British royal family has done to uplift this woman, crickets. You know what I mean? No, that's not true. Not crickets, because they did leave me a comment. And I accidentally deleted it. It was like my filter comments, and I accidentally hit the wrong button. And it's probably for the best because there's no point in arguing with someone with a smooth brain. But ultimately, they were just calling me names. That's pretty much what happened. They called me names. They said that she was beautiful and demanded to know what I've accomplished. And I've already made that video, so I'm not going to make it again. But it's just so funny to me because it shows that not only are these people racist, right? But they don't even know why they feel the way they feel. Because whenever you apply any heat to the bottom of them feet, they absolutely fall apart. They absolutely fall apart. Like, they're enraged and they don't know why. And it's because someone else told them that they should be mad. Someone else told them that they
Someone told them they should be mad. Like if somebody tells them like how they should think. Because that's how terrible and stupid and dumb how these derangers are. They're so dumb that somebody has to tell them how they should
be disgusted. And they've never thought about it. So when you're like, oh my God, Kate has done way more than Meghan. And you're like, all right, well then name it. Now, an intelligent person, an honest person would have been like, you know what? Maybe I was wrong. Maybe I didn't know. Maybe I didn't realize. And then kind of go from there.
Guys, this is the exact same thing I do say about these people. There are other people thinking exactly like me. This is the Duchess of Eden, y'all. These people are not smart. And why are we responding to their nonsense out here? Because we don't want them to continue with their lies. They are spreading lies and hate everywhere. That's why we are stepping in and trying to stop them. But they are not smart people that we could just sit down there and have a conversation or have a debate with about Harry and Meghan. have them on the other side with to support Bulliam and the Wood girl, and have us on the other side and have us on the debate thing. They can't challenge us, because guess what? Everything they talk about is lies. All they know in their lives are lies. They were born in lies, raised with lies, and they perfected lies. That's in their DNA. It's gonna be hard to change these people.
People, and because these are not honest and genuine people, well, they just devolve into calling you names and like throwing temper tantrums. And it's like, listen, no, I get it. You're a racist. You are a racist without a single thought floating around in your brain. You're used to people telling you who, what, when, how, and why. And when you are pressed on that because you don't actually know anything, you freak out. Because like there's no world you can say that Kate has done more than Meghan. It's just simply not true. Kate is a woman without substance. And that's a reality. That was her choice, but it's a reality. You can't name 5 things she's accomplished in her 40 years of life. Baby, I'm not the problem. You know what I mean? I'm not the problem. Go look at your girl. You should question why, 1, William married that woman, and 2, why you're so comfortable with a woman without substance being queen. Like, there's bigger fish to fry. And they have you so distracted with Meghan and Harry that you don't realize that, like, you're not even looking at mediocrity. These people are worse than you are. You know what I mean? Like, they are less accomplished, they're less intelligent, and they're grifting you because you can't be bothered to pay attention to and they're grifting you because you can't be bothered to pay attention to what's actually happening in front of your eyes. You're so worried about what Harry and Meghan are doing 24/7, 365 that you don't even look at the people that you are funding their lifestyles. You don't even care that they don't have to do anything. That William has spent this entire time that Kate has been out, just partying, essentially, doing what he wants to do, jumping in and out of engagements like he's double dutching. Sir, I thought you were supposed to be at home with your wife and kids. Why do we keep seeing you? And why is it whenever we see you, you're drinking, you're at the BAFTAs, you're kicking it with Tom Cruise? Sir, if you don't go to work? But anyway, yeah. But apparently I'm a hater and some other explicitives, but sure.
Seriously. Seriously, people? It's so sad. I mean, these people don't even know what the monarchy does for them. They don't even know they are paying some people to sit down there and just play their pageant and just look cute and show their dresses. And they named it engagement. They will go in all the soup kitchen around London with no soup in their hands. They will visit all the homeless people with no blankets in them hands, with the hand warmers. Y'all know the hand warmers that we do give to homeless people downtown Denver? There are packets like that. They call it hand warmers as some kind of substance. I don't know what it's made of, but we give those, we use to distribute those for homeless people in Denver here. You don't even see Bulliam carrying none of those stuff. He's just visiting them with nothing, empty-handed. When we visit homeless around here, we bring in blankets and all those stuff, scarves, socks, gloves, all those stuff. You don't even see him carrying this for them people. But he's going to engagement to take pictures with them. And those people have nothing to say, and they're not even understanding what is happening because they're so traumatized, they're hopeless, they have no food, they have nowhere to sleep, and all those haven't taken shower for months or weeks. How would they even think about this guy making fun of them, coming to take pictures of them for PR gain. Disgusting. Yeah, my people, I'm gonna talk to y'all guys tomorrow. I love you very much. Please subscribe to Isabella Back's channel, subscribe to my channel, subscribe to all the friendly channels. Go to my brother Byron there. Go hit that subscribe button there. Let's get in the brother to 100,000 subscribers so we could get him silver plate. I love you all guys. Bye for now.